what's going on, everyone? I hope I find everyone very well today, per usual. First and foremost, let me go in and wish all of these Scorpios and Sagittariuses out there a big happy birthday. And if you are new to the channel, hello and welcome to the Soul family. And if you are returning, thank you for rocking with me. So for your guys' readings this month for November 2018, we are using the Chrysalis Tarot here by US Games. And we are also pulling one card from the Earth Warriors Oracle here by Alana Fairchild. And before we go any further, I'd like to go ahead and give a little shout out here to the 2 subscribers who donated those 2 decks to the channel. Go ahead and check out the Amazon wish list in the description box, guys, to take advantage of that, okay? All right, guys, let's go ahead and bless the decks and let's get started. Father God, I open all channels of light, Lord, north, south, east, and west. Guardian angels of the 4 directions, high councils who serve the law of one, holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks today, Father. And please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and or intended to be this month. Gemini, my twins. Here's your reading for November 2018. Let's just hop right into it, Gemini. So in terms of traditional tarot, what we have here is the 7 of Cups reversed, the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I haven't seen these 2 bottom cards here. We're going to flip them over at the end, and we'll see what are the messages they can deliver for you regarding your reading for this month. All right, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, I just wanted to let you know, as I was shuffling out the cards for you, popping them out, and, you know, peering into your guys' energy as a collective, my heart chakra was just, like, I felt like it was being squeezed. So I'm feeling like during this time, you guys may find yourself being very emotionally, I just picked up unhinged. Interesting. Very heartbroken during this time, Gemini. And I hate to say that, you know, but I just feel like I need to relay that to you guys. But let's get back to your reading here. Gemini, you've worked very hard at coming out of confusion. And I can see that it's successful. But at the same time, Gemini, it's almost like whatever decision you made or however you went about ridding yourself of confusion or whatever it may be for you, what I'm feeling here, it's like you don't completely trust your decision or your maybe methods as to how you went about it. It's almost, Gemini, like what I'm getting here, it's like I was saying, you worked hard at coming out of confusion, but I'm feeling like there was a motivation behind it. Now, when I say that, it's like I'm not disregarding or dissolving the work that you put in to come out of confusion, but I'm feeling like it was maybe, yes, it was done. Let me put a number on it like this, and maybe it'll be a little bit easier to understand. I want to say it was about 85% your own decision upon your own volition because you needed to come out of this confusion. But I'm feeling like the other percentage I'm feeling here, it's like a lot of this may have been done like operating from like fear or something to that effect. And the small percentage was sort of like that one thing that like kind of was a catalyst regarding that small percentage, regarding propelling you to move forward into needing and wanting to come out of this confusion. Like I said, it's a small percentage, but I'm feeling like the small percentage is more of like a subconscious fear. It's a subconscious programming, maybe brought in from a past life, a subconscious, a subconscious idealism, something to that effect, Gemini. I hope I'm making sense here, but why I'm saying that is because the Eight of Swords here, this card specifically stands for Jupiter and Gemini, is someone or something, that communicates their truth through acquired knowledge of about a lot of different things, and Jupiter and Gemini can also be where sometimes not able to choose what their truth really, really, really is, because Jupiter and Gemini is very, very busy collecting information to then build that final ensemble, that final piece. So in me saying that, that's what I'm kind of concluding here, at least of what I'm getting so far for you, Gemini, is that you're unsure if this was the correct decision. I feel like I'm getting a little bit confused here because I'm picking up the energy. Yeah. And the Knight of Pentacles here too is also like you very this is a process for you, and you're approaching it very slowly. And I don't know why I'm getting here too, Gemini, that maybe you want to offer someone something, or maybe you are hoping that you get some type of offer to then encourage you to stay on this path regarding coming out of confusion or keeping yourself out of confusion. Okay. All right. What it is, yes, it's confusion for the majority of you, but I feel like for the others, or others of you, I feel like it's not like an avoidance. What it is, it's you're trying to deter yourself away from someone, something. And it's like you're asking people a lot of opinions on how they would do it, which is fine. That's very Gemini, regarding what's the best way about going about it. But you've already done it here. You've put in the work. Regarding putting yourself in a position where you can deter yourself away from this person, place, or thing. But it's almost like yes, you're doing the work, but at the same time, it's almost like you're hoping, you're expecting some type of offer, I feel. Or interesting, or maybe for others of you, it's like you're hoping that through this process, you can then be able to deny any offerings from this person, place, or thing, possibly. Interesting, Gemini. This is very kind of complex here. It's a lot of like scenarios or situations and storylines kind of coming together. Let's see. It's a little early, but I'm gonna flip these over. Okay, we have the Chariot. Now, some of you can maybe be dealing with Cancer. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah. Right, Gemini. This over here is very Gemini. This energy over here. Now, when the interesting, the 8, then we go to the 7, right? So we're jumping back. So what I'm saying here, Gemini, is that this energy here is very much in your head, Gemini, in terms of you psyching yourself out, in terms of you telling yourself it's not going to work, it's not going to work, or it's not going to yield whatever result that it is that you would like or that you desire. So it's, yeah, it's almost, Gemini, like that small percentage that we spoke about I'm kind of hopping back and forth here, guys, but just follow me here. That small percentage that we talked about that was the catalyst to propel you into coming out of this confusion or out of this deterrence. I feel, Gemini, that you have realized that. And I'm feeling here that because you've realized that, you now see, Gemini, that that may be one of your downfalls in terms of looking externally right now for some type of validation, for some type of, I just picked up closure for some of you. It's like you are now seeing this and you're correcting it. That's really what I'm getting here. You are correcting it, but it's like sometimes we are not aware of our actions or of the things that we do, especially if they're unconscious, unless it is brought to our attention. And I feel like it has now been brought to your attention regarding you moving forward for yourself, yes, but you moving forward slightly because it's like you, like an external factor is influencing you to move forward. Like sometimes we need that though, Gemini, you know, like we need, like, from our pain is when we found our, you know, our gold or our healing. But I'm feeling here, Gemini, like very subconsciously there's something here too that has to do with like wanting to change and needing to change so that then hopefully you can then be better for this person, place, or thing. Interesting. And it's almost like it's almost like changing for this thing, right? That small percentage that you're changing for, it's still keeping that energy, whether it's a person, place, or thing, around Gemini. And it's almost like, I'm going to say it like this just for exemplary purposes, but it's almost like stringing it along, where it's like that's the underlying motivation in a sense. You know what I mean? This is very, 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 very subconscious here, Gemini. It's kind of a little bit difficult for me to kind of describe what I'm getting here, what's coming through, because I feel like it's so subconscious. Like you may be completely unaware of this. You know what I mean? I feel like this is past life programming. This is past life trauma. Check wherever you have Uranus in your chart. I feel like that's important regarding your Uranus placement, specifically the house placement. That'll let you know what type of trauma you will experience within this lifetime. We all have a Uranus placement, and we all have it in a certain house. And wherever Uranus is in that house, it means that's a trauma you will experience throughout this lifetime, or throughout this incarnation, I should say. And if you'd like to know, contact me and I'll be able to help you out with that and give you the interpretation too. So, and it's almost like, yeah, like this offer, either you are wanting an offer or you would like to give that offer. And I'm feeling like you are in hopes and optimism, holding on to optimism in terms of moving forward with that. So all in all, Gemini, what I'm feeling here, it's like looking externally for that validation. Take your power back, Gemini. You know, and when I say that, it's very kind of tough for me to say that regarding take your power back, where it's like, since this is very subconscious, you may not even be aware that this is kind of what's going on, you know, but I'm feeling like over time you will notice that. Because don't be surprised, Gemini, if this comes to the surface, you know, regarding looking externally or changing for subconsciously changing for that individual to either offer them something or for them to offer you something, because you're like fixed now in a sense. If they don't take your offer, or if they would not like your offer, or they never present you with an offer. Now, I'm not saying I would like to see that happen. I'm just saying, what then? You know, that's why we never look externally for validation, because everything that we need and we require is within. And I know that that's so cliche to say, and like everyone's like, oh my God, I've been hearing that forever. Yes, I know. But it's true, Gemini. And that's a process, you know, to come to that conclusion. but you're on the right track because, like I said, it was like 80-85% of this, like I mentioned at the beginning of the reading, you are coming out of the confusion. So you're working through this timeline and you're trying to break this timeline, Gemini. I can see that. Interesting, Gemini. Very subconscious, interesting reading. All right, let's go ahead and pop a card out from the Earth Warriors Oracle and see what you get. Okay, let's see what the card is. Mama Kola, Mandala of the Moon. Interesting. Why I say interesting is because the Nine of Wands here is also representative of the moon. And the Seven of Cups here is representative of Mercury. So it's like the subconscious is now coming to, it's now presenting itself, Gemini. You know what I mean? This is very subconscious. Interesting. And it's an 8 too. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 of, 8, comparing it to the 8 of Swords here. Interesting, Gemini. Let's see what, I'm going to read from the book and let's see what the book says here for you. All right, Gemini. So, Mandala of the Moon. I, the Lunar Mother, bring you my Mandala of the Moon to manifest through the law of magnetic attraction. My Mandala is the sacred portal through which your dreams, intentions, and visions shall pass into the wholeness of being, from the realm of inspiration into the world of form on earth. There is no need for doubt or concern, for even the appearance of delay signifies that the divine feminine mystery is at work, with timing unfolding according to a higher, loving wisdom. Trust that what is falling away is meant to be, while you have faith in new divine works being born. This oracle brings a sign that creative works will reach fulfillment. Relax with trust and positive expectations that all your needs will be met. This makes it easier for abundance to flow and all earthly and spiritual matters to fall into place according to a great and loving higher intelligence. Things are changing, even if you cannot see the physical evidence of this as yet. Trust that your actions are leading you into a better way of life. Rely on the universe, and you shall see how all things come together according to a timing and higher order that suits you, in ways even better than you could have ever imagined by yourself. That which is buried in the subconscious regarding trauma is going to come out, and you're going to realize this, which is great work. Great work all in all. Give yourself credit, though, Gemini, that you took the first steps, regarding through your own volition, regarding coming out of confusion and breaking this karmic timeline. All right, Gemini, that completes your reading for November 2018. Visit intuitiveperceptions.com for bookings and to see my services that are available for you guys regarding bookings. Feel free to comment, share, and to subscribe to the channel. Also, Gemini, go ahead and tap the like button for me if this reading resonates with you. If it does, let me know in the comments what's going on or how this resonates with you. If it does, interesting, I would like to hear. Also, Gemini, check the description box for multiple links to other services and to other content that's available for you guys regarding our channel. And also, Gemini, check the description box as well for the Amazon wish list link that I put together for you guys. It's a really great way of obtaining a really great reading for a really, really great price that fits your budget and everyone else's budget as well during this time. All right, Gemini, it's going to be an interesting ride here, but you're going to move forward with it and take the good with the bad and move forward. Pay attention to the lunar cycles during this time. Pay attention, I want to say, to hummingbirds at this time. And be careful around pools. I don't know, that came through, that's weird. All right, Gemini, I'll let you go. We'll see you next time.